Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And this is our WIP Wednesday edition. So we're just going to wait just a moment. When I go live, it takes just a minute for people to get on because they have to go through that. Oh, this is weird. I moved my my light. And let me see. Okay, so this is too much. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Oh, too much. Too much. Look at that. Oh, I feel like I'm being interrogated. What do you think, guys? No. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Maybe natural lighting is the way to go for right now. And oh, yes. So let's wait for people to get back on because it looks like when I came on, I lost a couple people because probably in the commercials I lost them. So hopefully they'll come back. So real quick, if you want to do the crochet along with us, good morning. Hey, Alice, I see Roberta, I see Carla. Let me see who else I see this morning. Nikki, I see Nikki. And let's see, I think that's all I see yet this morning. Maureen, okay, she's going to be back in a few. She's finishing up her steps and getting more coffee. All right, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. Yay. Hey, Tara. Good morning. It's good to see everyone. Oh, I got to do something with this lighting because, wow, it is just not going to cut it this morning. Let me see. How about that? Is that better? I don't know. Let me see. Put the lighting right in front of you. And now I feel like I'm in a scary movie. Ooh, it was a dark and windy night. No, this is not going to work. All right. I'll scoot up a little closer. I think that natural lighting is good. How about you? Yeah. Trying to get me pulled up on the computer. Okay, you go for it. You go for it. That's awesome. So listen, yeah, I'm going to do that. That's better. Hey, how about that? Is that better? So, it was better. Oh, it was better before. Okay. How about this, Alice? Okay, this is good. Okay. All right. Thank you, Tara. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. So listen, if you were watching on Monday, cuckoo this morning, a little discombobulated. If you were watching on Monday, at the end, you feel like you're at an eye appointment. Am I? Is the light really bright? Let me see. Oh my gosh. I know. Is it better this way, number 1 or number 2? Is that what it is? 1, 2. They look the same. I don't know. Yeah, I know. So anyway, I need a whiteboard on. Yes, you know what? I do. I have a whiteboard. That's a really good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let me see. Let's see. I have this whiteboard. Let's see if I can make it work. You guys are awesome. And you're awesome to put up with me too. Let me tell you. Goodness. Okay, so let's see. How's that gonna work? I don't know. I don't have anything to. I'll just hold it. It is better. Oh gosh, I can't just hold it. That was a joke. Okay, let's see. Let's see this. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, oh gosh. See, I should do a test, right? I should do a test and say, okay, guys, tell me what to do. No, that's not going to work. It's falling. It is better, though. It does reflect the light better, doesn't it? Look at that. Look how smart you guys are. You guys are like awesome. Awesome smart. So I'm going to do that for right now and hope that that helps a little bit. It's not helping a little bit, but hoping that it helps a little bit. Let's get this in there. What? Oh, that's the board. Okay. It does help. Okay. It all looks the same to you. Okay. So on Monday, I said, if you want to crochet with me, I will. Oh, Roberta, I need your help, sister. I need your help because I am like, and you know, some YouTubers I watch, and they're not any more professional than I am, you know, and they really struggle with their lighting too. And there's this one woman that I watch who cooks, and everything is all everything was all washed out. I'm laughing at you, Alice. And everything is all washed out. So all of her food just looks like this white, glowy stuff, right? And so, oh, Roberta, you give me more credit than I deserve, trust me. And so it's like, yeah. What do you think about all this mess back here? Look at this mess. Oh my gosh, this yarn is like climbing out and it's going to like envelop me any moment now. I know. Oh, thank you, Roberta. Thank you. That's so sweet. So listen, I am so excited because I am ready. I'm ready to crochet with you. And but first, what's in my cup? You know it. Coffee. Coffee's in my cup. And I need some, yeah. Oh, it looks better than yours? Oh my gosh. Well, well, let's not let our yarn get together because they might just like, whoa, wait a minute. We do want them to make more yarn. We want lots and lots of yarn. Oh, you're having coffee and creamer, Maureen. Yummy. Me too. Me too. And yes, I saw that. I saw Roberta is cheating a little bit today, but you know what? If she decides to do it, she's the boss of her. Oh my goodness. So what we're going to do is we're going to crochet together today. If you don't want to crochet with me, get your WIP out, whatever WIP you're working on. And I even put a little caveat in there, Alice, because I said, listen, if you have to do a WIP with me, oh, Alice is having her big coffee. Only a little, like being a little pregnant. Yeah, just a little coffee. It doesn't count if it's just a little bit, right? And so anyway, Alice, I told you, like, grab your yarn and chain 3, and then you can call it a WIP. But Alice has already made some hearts. So I wanted to show you, just grab some, Alice, I got you covered. And grab some cotton yarn. You'll need, when we double this, it takes about 60 yards instead of the 50 that it calls for in the pattern, because the pattern just calls for one strand of cotton, but I've been making it into a hot pad. And look, I made a blue heart, and it's cute. It's cute. You don't have to make the red hearts, although they are adorable too. And I absolutely love them. Oh, okay, Roberta. That's okay. You know what? You can make, you can use an acrylic if you want. And actually, listen, Moogly, and I want to tag her in this. Moogly has not only the written pattern, which is what I followed, but I found her tutorial. It's from February of last year that she put this out. And so she's got a tutorial already. I know Moogly is awesome. And so this is, you know, I'm not doing a tutorial for her. We're just crocheting her pattern together today. So we're just throwing her some love and crocheting her pattern together. Woo! So ta-da, I made two, and you knew that, on Monday. And hey, Valerie, good morning. Good morning. And so I've got two of these. And remember what we said? We could like sew these together and make like a thing for the center of our table. I'm still going to do that. I am. So, anyway, we've got this. Yesterday or day before yesterday, oh, Roberta has a question for the hive mind. Oh, you have cotton, not up on shelves, in bags. Oh, bad Carla. That's okay. That's all right. Grab your cotton. So this one, so I realized when I showed you this one that I didn't complete the pattern. I didn't do the border on these. Isn't that crazy? I don't know why. I was just like, oh, I'm done, ta-da, you know, and I was like, okay. You know, this kind of wasn't exactly, you know, smooth, but I was like, okay, you know, it's still the heart shape, and I love it. You guys loved it, but I didn't do the border. And basically, it was just, you know, the border is just single crochet all the way around. And so it does make it look more finished, definitely. I do like it. Now, if I'm going to sew these together, I'm not going to do the border until I'm done. If I'm going to sew them together to make, you know, a hot pad for the center of the table, I'm not going to do the border until I sew them all together, and then I'm going to do a border around the outside. And basically on a lot of this, it's just kind of, you know, she does have instructions like you do 3 single crochets, 2 single crochets, 3 single crochets, 2 single crochets, just so it doesn't, oh, you made one and put a plant on it. That's awesome, Alice. And then down here, it's just 2 single crochets in the straightaway in each row. And it's just basically to keep it from, you know, bunching up. Thank you, Roberta. Good morning, Catherine. It's good to see you. So, you know, this, I really like this, and I wanted to do this in another color so I could show you that even if you have non-traditional Valentine's colors, hearts in any color are pretty. And so go for it. Make it according to your color scheme in your home if you want. You don't have to, just because it's a heart, you don't have to do it in red or pink. You can do it in this color. And how pretty would this be if you have, like this one, it has greens and blues in it. Now, I used the cone cotton that I had. So I used a cone of white cotton because you know, I had a couple cones of white. And then I had this cone. And I'm not sure if this one is in spearmint or if it's called sea breeze, but it's one or the other. I had 2 of them. And so I used this one, and this one is really, really pretty too. See, so this one is very intense with color, and then this white kind of softens it a little bit, see? So I really like the way that goes. Let's see what question Roberta asked. Oh, no, we're just crocheting. You're just crocheting with me. It's not a formal crochet along. We're just throwing her some love, and I'm promoting her pattern, and I'm not putting out any tutorial or anything like that. We're just showing her some love, and people do that all the time. There's one on Tuliloo right now where she's crocheting a pot holder, and she crocheted it, and she's like, come on, my crochet friends, let's just, you know, crochet this together and show me your finished work and blah, blah, blah. So I'm not in any way, you know, taking her pattern or anything. And it's a free tutorial and a free pattern on her page. So and we're giving her credit, and I'm pointing you to her tutorial and pointing you to her pattern. So I'm not taking her pattern. I'm not taking credit for her pattern, and just throwing her some love, So anyway, so that's what I did. And because that's what we do on Monday. We just like throw out patterns that we want to do. So if you want to do this with me, I'm going to crochet it. If you want to crochet with me, you can. If you want to do your own WIP, you can do that as well. Because today is WIP Wednesday, and we are going to work on some WIPs. Yeah, when in doubt, ask. Yeah, we can contact her out of respect, but yeah. Right, and that's what we're doing. We are not taking her pattern away from her. We are not taking any of her. In fact, go to her YouTube channel and watch the tutorial. It's very good. And right now we're just crocheting together. How about that? Because this is WIP Wednesday, and I don't have the rule where I have to start with a fresh WIP. So I am going to start fresh with you guys. So in fact, I've got to find the center. So I'm using Peaches and Cream Red, and I'm using my my pink from Hobby, which I've had for a couple years, and I'm using it up. Now, I can tell you, when I did the blue one right here, and I used the 2 cones, that yarn is really stiff, and it kind of hurt my hands. Not the stiffness of the yarn, but it just the act of doing that. I had to use a little more strength in my hand to crochet than I did with, now this yarn right here from Hobby is very soft, and I really like it. Now this one is a little bit softer than the cone yarn. The cone yarn is very much home, home products kind of a yarn, right? Oh, let's see. Yay! Okay. So let me see if I can find there we go, the end. Okay, awesome. So I think I'm going to put the yarn down here so I can pull it. And so I'm going to put, now, like I said, Moogly does hers as a dishcloth, and it's lovely. I put mine together to make it more thick for a hot pad. So it uses just a tiny bit more yarn than what her single did. So I'm just going to put my yarn together, and I'm going to use I think I used a K-hook. Yeah, I used a K-hook. Oh, my K-hook is down here. Actually, I saw it. Here we go. Oh no, not a K-hook. That was for the hat. I'm going to use an H-hook. H, which is a 5.0 millimeter. Yay! Yeah, Red Heart Super Saver. Yeah. It is kind of like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Mary. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, if I miss anybody, just shout out and make sure that I see, because I am going to be crocheting. So I'm just going to make a slip knot, and I'm going to chain 3. And I'm going to put you down a little bit so that you can see a little more. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. So that you can see a little more, a little more of this. So, hey, Linda, good morning. Good morning. So we're doing WIP Wednesday, and we're just crocheting together, and I am crocheting a heart, and I'm using double cotton yarn, and yeah, these hot pads are really good. So I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to do 2 double crochets in that first chain. 1. Uh-oh. Make sure you have all of your, both of your, if you're doing 2 strands, make sure you keep both strands together. It does get easier, so I don't know what happened there, but 1 and 2. Okay, so then all I'm going to do is turn my work and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And in this first stitch right here, so there's 3 stitches. In the first stitch, I'm just going to put 2 more double crochets. And then I'm going to skip that next. And if you need the written pattern in front of you, it's on Moogly. Just Google Moogly heart, and you'll see it. It's called heart-shaped cloth. And so this represents 3 double crochets. And then in the last stitch, which is the top of the chain, I'm going to put 3 double crochets. And I love this pattern of hers. It is so amazing. And basically, this is what we're going to do for the first 9 rows. Turn, chain 3, 2, 3, 2 double crochets in that first stitch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 2 stitches. In the third stitch, 3 double crochets. And yeah. Oh, I know. I get that. I'm not so great sometimes either. I don't know what's wrong with me today. And number 2. And then in that last double crochet, which was the chain 3, in the top of that chain 3, we're going to put 3 double crochets. And so we're just going to grow it. And that's how we're going to grow it for the first 9 rows. So this is row 3. So we have 3 double crochets, and then the 4th we'll have 4, and I need some coffee. Whew. So let's do that until we get up to row 9. We'll finish row 9, and then we'll go through row 10 together. Oh, Nikki says she's working on square number 9 of 100, 3D squares, the turtle. Oh, nice. I'm so happy for you. That sounds like a lot of work. Yes, we're very happy for you, Tara. We are. Oh, you're going to whip out your Addy for it? That's nice. Yeah. Okay. So turn, chain 3, and 2 double crochets. Sorry if I'm like getting behind you guys. Oh, you know what? I realized in that first one I only did 2. Oh, okay. I'm frogging already, guys. I'm talking and trying to do this. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Here we go. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, I confused myself. Confused myself already because, here we go, that's why. Okay. In that first row, turn, chain 3, 2, 3. Okay, so what I didn't do was go in between. Okay, So how this one has, the second row has two clusters of 3 double crochets. I didn't go in between this one. I just went into, I skipped 2 and went into that top chain, but you're not supposed to. You're supposed to go between the clusters. See, this is why I'm not. Oh my gosh. It's worse when you frog the same row twice. I know. So here, this is better. This is better because now you can see, can you see the holes starting? Because it's more like a granny square. So please forgive me. And then 2, 3 crochets, double crochets in the very last stitch. So yeah, from now on, when you're in the center, you're going to be crocheting in the space between the double crochet clusters right there. There you go. So spin, chain 3. And Alice, I really liked yours. Oh, Lori, crazy cousin Lori's in the house. Hey, Lori, how are you? Where'd you go? Oh, you're in the car. You stopped at the moment, got a signal. I'm going to try and listen. Okay, good. Hugs to you too. Hugs to you too. Do you drive your husband to work on Wednesdays? Because I know Wednesdays you're in the car most mornings, so I didn't realize that you drove him to work. So we are crocheting along together. I really like this. This is something that, no more soup for you. What? Alice, it's getting a little, Roberta. Oh my goodness. What did Roberta say? Let me see. Oh, slapped your hand when you poured that coffee. Your pulse is way up. Oh no, that's why she's slapping you. I'm like, why is Alice figuratively slapping Roberta? Come on now. And that's why. I knew there had to be a good reason because, you know, Alice and Roberta are besties here. You know, they got one another's back here. So I wasn't sure what was happening. So I'm really in love with this and I'm going to make a lot more of these. So if you need the tutorial, the real tutorial, head on over to Moogly. But we're just going to crochet together and I'm going to try and not lead you astray. No more soup for you. I know. And you know, that would totally not be politically correct in these days. I don't think it was back then either, but you know, people didn't. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Hey, good morning, Tina. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. We are crocheting together and we're using a double strand of cotton yarn and we're making, well, I'm making, and if you choose to crochet with me, oh, I know, Roberta, I am into soup right now in my head. So yeah, I'm only on row 4. So if you've been doing this with me, yeah, you are way ahead of me. Chain 3, 2 more crochets in that first space, and then skip over to the space between all of the double crochet grannies and do 3 double crochets in each space. And we're going to work this until we get to row 9. And on row 9, we're going to finish row 9, and then it changes up just a bit. And because then it starts bringing in the heart a little bit, and then it will work the top of, so we don't have that much more to do. And I'm missing your conversation though today. Let's see. Maureen says, my hubby will be working on a landfill there. He's an environmental consultant. We'll be making sure all the regulations for the site are allowed. That's nice. Hey, good morning, Lydia. Good morning, Gloria. Oh, so you're just watching me. I'm crocheting. This is WIP Wednesday, and we are crocheting together this heart. Yeah, except that I'm leading you astray because I'm having a hard time like chatting with you and crocheting too. But I'm crocheting Moogly's um, heart. It says heart-shaped cloth, and that's what I'm crocheting together. And you just notified that I'd be live in 76 minutes. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah. Um, let's see. Oh, you made worry dolls out of clothespins. Wow. Pompano Beach. Yeah, I think Pompano Beach is a little bit further south than me, but that's pretty cool. Hey, Elaine, good to see you. And let's see. Oh, Tina says, I finished the back and side panels of the sweater. It's interesting how size can play tricks on you. I know. It really can. It really can. Um, so, oh, and Roberta got the live notification at 4 a.m. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is just crazy. That's crazy. So last night, those ads pop up on Facebook and Instagram and whatnot. And they listen to you. So they do, they have to, because how would they know that, I was looking up cones of cotton yarn? Well, they know I was looking up cones of cotton yarn. And so all of a sudden I just started getting ads for cones of cotton yarn. And then I got Red Heart pattern. And Red Heart is actually the one that was advertising this pattern. And that's how I found it. And it's just, so amazing. So can you imagine if Red Heart is like promoting one of your patterns? How amazing would that be, right? Dream come true, wouldn't it? And algorithm, yeah, well, they listen too. 1, 2, 3. Because all you have to do if you are on your phone or if you just have your phone on you, just start talking about a subject and pay attention. And when you go to Facebook, all these ads, don't talk about anything really embarrassing because then you'll get all these kind of, like hemorrhoids or something like that, right? And then you'll get all these ads for hemorrhoids. It's kind of funny. Oh, let's see. Yes, it's like they're in your house. I know. And oh, you want a table centerpiece? I know, Carla. I know. I'm thinking I really hope, I don't know. Let me see what this was. Oh, see, that's the thing. This red was not the same brand as the one that I'm using right now. And so I don't think it's going to be the same kind of shade. And so if I put those 4 together, it's going to throw it off. I want it to look seamless. Like people will look at it and go, how in the world did you do that? So I would want to make sure that I have the same colors. Now the pink I've got down, except I'm using it up. So punch in a key code and break the algorithm. Oh, yours is Minecraft. That's all your kids talk about. That's kind of cute. Yeah. Yeah. It's so funny how kids just talk and talk and talk about their favorite subject. And it's like, they can talk 24 hours a day about their favorite subject. Now, we don't have that problem as crocheters, do we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Because we talk about crochet all the time. We talk about yarn. We talk about patterns. We talk about holidays coming up. We talk about gifts for people. We talk about yarn. We talk about how we're not going to buy any more yarn. And then we talk about how we want to get some more yarn. And then we talk about how we're going to save money and we're just going to use up our stash. And then we get a pattern and we're like, guess what? I need more yarn because I don't have enough red, or I don't have enough tan, or you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, and learning new stitches. Yeah. Hey, last night, that's what I want to talk to you about. Last night, one of the ads that came up with this was this really pretty sweater. Now, I know, who says no buying yarn? Exactly. We never say that here, except we try to trick ourselves when we're like trying to put ourselves on a budget. We're like, we say it out loud. Okay, I'm not going to buy any more yarn. This is the last of it, right? Because we're trying to trick ourselves into thinking that we're going to be responsible adults and not buy more yarn. But we want more yarn because nobody can have too much yarn. Now, you can't have too much yarn, but you can have too little storage space. Okay? So there you go. So it's not a yarn problem, it's a storage problem. Okay? And then all the yarn sales pop up. I know, right? Exactly. Exactly. Bags, I know. I know. Sometimes it is creepy what your phone remembers about your family. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Elaine says, I always say, this is my last time to buy yarn. See? Yeah. And I know you meant it. Yeah. To someone, you know. Oh, Maureen says, my hubby always cringes when the FedEx truck starts slowing down near our house. I'm not even going to talk about the FedEx man. Or the UPS, but FedEx is the one that mostly comes over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on row 6. See, I'm slow. I'm talking. I'm chatting. The price of technology. I know it's an addiction. Yes. 1, 2, 3. You know what? It keeps us from other things, though, right? I am not gonna worry about my yarn addiction. I have been. Oh, I didn't show you either. Look, I made another hat last night. I made another hat, and this is the turtle, the one that I showed you, but I did it in the short version, and I didn't put a pom-pom on it. I think I might put a pom-pom on this one. Yes, with the K-hook. That's right, Nikki. This is the one that I did with the K-hook. So I made this really, really fast last night. These hats go fast, let me tell you. Thank you. I used... this is where I use the Premier Puzzle yarn. And so it just changes colors. So it's kind of cool, you know, how it just changes colors the way it does. And yeah, they know our name. I know. I know. So I finished another hat, and then I did all these hearts and more hats. And I did show you the gray hats, right? I did. Yeah. So this is the one that was in the black and gray. So actually, and the way this, where this was in the skein of yarn, it mostly came out gray, which is fine. I mean, it's very pretty no matter what. So it looks really good on, it's, let me show. It's just a simple, it's just a simple beanie, you know. It's real soft. It doesn't get in the way. It's just, it doesn't like feel like it's hugging my head too tight. And yet it hugs it well enough so that it stays on, but it's not like super tight or anything. I really like this pattern. Really like it. Okay, let me get back to, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. I'm always getting sidetracked. So you talk about yarn, and you just have to start talking about other things too, because like the hats that you finish and everything. So, oh, Alice said she just ordered a bunch of puzzle yarn, Yarnspirations tweed poncho. Oh, nice, nice. Yes, darn Walmart. That's right. That's right, Roberta. Puzzle yarn is so soft. I love it. I love it. And they just came out with all new colors, colorscapes with different different names for, you know, because it's like jigsaw, tanagram, Sudoku, you know, it's all puzzle game kind of names, right? Oh no, back to work for you. Okay, Alice, we'll see you later. We'll see you on Friday. Have a great Wednesday. Oh, the Sesame Street blanket. Is that the one where you get the little heads? It's like, you know, it's like a little ball of yarn, and then it has, uh-oh, Tara has to go let the chickens and the goats out. Okay, be right back. Um, the um, the person that did the hat, her her channel is called Turtle something, and I had it in my head on, I actually had it on my tablet on Monday, but I just erased it so I could put this pattern up so that I could know how to get to the end of the heart. And I can't remember her name, but yeah, it is a really great hat pattern. I really like it. And so I just adapted it to the way I like, and you know, I had to make it smaller. The turtle trunk. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Turtle trunk. Yes, you guys are awesome. You guys always keep me straight. So if you look up the beanie from the turtle trunk, the pattern is on there, and so like I said, I just made it smaller because the brim is supposed to fold up 3 inches, and you know, it was still, even with 3 inches, it was still a little bit, you know, it was still a little bit long for us. So like for this one that I made, you know, I chained 25, and then I did 34 rows. So that's how I did this one. And this is what I'm remembering so that I can keep that in my head. I chained 25 and I did 34 rows. So, because it's such a fast, incredibly fast hat to make. So I can make those as long as I have, you know, Premier puzzle yarn. And so the puzzle yarn, I mean, I got 2 hats out of it, and I probably could get 3 out of a brand new skein of puzzle yarn if I'm only doing this, and I might even get 4 out of it because it doesn't take that much yarn, which I love too. And not only does it not take that much yarn, but it's soft and it's squishy, and it fits, you know, it hugs you, but it doesn't, it's not real tight. So then it can still stretch, you know, if you have like a pony or a bun in your hair, you could probably just put that right on over it and pull it down a little bit, and it'll work too. So let me see what row I'm on. So see, I'm not thinking right now about this because I'm just working it, because it's really easy. I'm just doing, you know, 3 double crochets at the beginning, after, well, chain 3, 2 double crochets, and then I'm just going in between the spaces and putting 3 double crochets in each one, and then do 3 double crochets at the end. So basically how I count the row is I turn it sideways and I count these clusters, because that tells me how many rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm working on row 8. I have 1 more row to go, and then I will change it up. And so we may not be able to finish this in the time that we have, although we have 15 more minutes left, probably if I didn't chat so much, but then that would be boring, wouldn't it, if I didn't chat so much? So I want to encourage you to go over to Moogly and watch her tutorial if you need to. And also, if you like the written pattern, she does have it written out, and that's the way I initially found it, and I really enjoyed her instructions a lot. So let's see, this is the end of row 8, and I will have 1 more row to go, and I will be done with the very bottom portion of the heart. And then it'll be time to do the part that starts coming over a little bit. And then we'll do the top part of each one. And then all we have is the border if you choose to do the border. And I liked it without the border or with the border. So, you know, I don't know why I missed the border on the first hearts that I did. I just totally missed it. Let's see. Oh yeah, be prepared to be inspired by Moogly. I am, yeah. Oh, let's see. Bins in the back, shortage of stickers that want to do the work. Oh, yeah. Oh, your Michaels was horribly stocked 2 weeks ago, and they were clearing out a bunch of yarn. Oh, a small corner in the back? Oh my gosh. You love Moogly? Yeah, I'm really into this. I never really followed Moogly before, so I'm loving finding new designers and new tutorials. It's really inspiring me. It really is. Mm. And right now, in this season, you know, with my husband recovering from surgery and everything, I'm not putting pressure on myself. You know, to be designing and to be thinking and to be, you know, moving forward like that. I'm just going to be content. Now, if inspiration hits and I've got something to share with you, I am going to share it. Just like those little pucks that that I made the other day with cotton yarn and scrubby. You know, it looks like a little hockey puck. I want to share that. Hey, yes, one day at a time. That's right. I agree. I mean, you know, here's the thing. We have to take care of ourselves, don't we? Because especially, you know, if you're watching and you're a woman, you know, you take care of a lot of people in your life. I know you do. Even whether you're, you know, alone in the household or not, you're still taking care of people. And so I know you are, because that's the way we're hardwired. This is kind of distracting to me, so I'm going to move this right here. There we go. There we go. Okay. And so we do have to pay attention. And ooh, I'm on the 9th row. Yeah, Roberta says, if you don't take care of you, then you can't take care of others. And that's exactly it. I always think about the, you know, on an airplane when they tell you, you know, yeah, then family, because we are what keeps the family going. That's very good, Maureen, too. Roberta and Maureen, you're both correct. Yes, yes. And our community is all about inspiration and taking care of one another. But it kind of reminds me of the, you know, the instructions on an airplane when it says, you know, if the cabin pressure should drop, you know, the little cups will fall right in front of you. And, you know, if you have a child, your first instinct is to put it on the child, but then who's going to take care of you? So you take care of yourself first, which sounds selfish, but it's not. Because if you are not, you know, able to function and be alert, then how can you help the people around you? And so, yes, that is what I always think about that, you know. Take care of yourself, and that way you can take care of the people around you. And sometimes we don't. Yes, you can't. That's right. When you were in Germany, they told you to put the gas mask on first because you can't help them put it on if you can't breathe. That's true. That is entirely true. You can't help others if you can't breathe. You know, and so then, you know, you have to take care of yourself first. Put your mask on first. So, and unfortunately for a lot of us, you know, we figure that out when it's a little too late, or not too late, but when it's late in the game, we'll say that. We'll say that much. It's never too late, right? If you are still waking up every day and you are able to crochet and you're able to, you know, function even in a very minimal way, then it is not too late. It is not too late. It's not too late if you just wake up and you just, you know, if you're breathing, it's not too late. Yes. So take a deep breath. Do you ever hold your breath while you're crocheting? Sometimes I do that, especially if I'm like feeling really, you know, if I'm crocheting because I'm stressed, sometimes I will do that. But remember to breathe in and breathe out. Let the yarn slide through your fingers. Let the stitches, the repetitive stitches, keep you calm. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have one more to do on the very end. And then we're going to start curving it in. And we are at 51 minutes. Woo. And the reason it starts changing is just simply because it is starting to like curve in a little bit. So anyway, after this, I can't stay on too long, even if it takes a little bit longer to finish this, just simply because my husband and I have to get him to a doctor appointment. And so we're going to keep going. Let's see, this is row 9. So row 10, it says you turn your work. Oh, you also turn like a typewriter. Yeah. Yep. Turn and then chain 3 and double crochet in the first stitch. 1, 2, 3. 1 double crochet in the first stitch, not 2. And okay, so this one you do 2 on either end, but then you do 3 in between each granny cluster. So 3 in the next space, all the way down to the end. My nose is itching. I hate when that happens. All right, and then the very last, instead of putting 3, we're going to match this beginning and we're just going to put 2 in the end. So that's row 10. So that's not hard. We're just slowly starting to bring it in. This is a really good pattern, a really good pattern. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, you hold your breath and then you realize you're doing it when you start to get dizzy. You hold your breath too, Tara. Oh my goodness. Oh my. So you know what? They're all our babies, no matter how old they are. You guys are sharing all of your baby. I know. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. I know. You thought I was trying to do magic? I do magic. This is my magic wand. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You know, our children are always going to be our babies, even if they're very old. Not us very old, but if they're very old. Ah, that's nice. Your goats are named Tabitha and Stevens. So your mind goes there. Yeah, I love that Bewitched show. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love that. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. I used to try to do that when I was a kid. I really liked that show, and I liked I Dream of Jeannie. Yeah, I liked all of those shows. Oh, Catherine, yes, have a good day at work. Have a great day at work. And we are just crocheting together. I'm not going to be able to finish this. I know I'm not, because it's 55 minutes in, and because I did a lot of talking too. You're welcome, Catherine. Have a great day. And so, yeah, I just really like this because I can like watch TV, I can listen to the radio, I can, just have something else going in the background or not. I can have silence. Oh, let's see. Your girls are named after that show, Samantha and Serena. Their mother loved that show. Oh, Samantha and Serena. Nice. Those are pretty names, definitely. All right, and so then at the very last, we're just going to put 2 in so that it can match that first. And it's just very subtle, but it's just a subtle little turn right here, and that's what we want. So then we're going to turn our work, chain 3, and then, okay, turn our work, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip the next stitch, which is that second stitch, and into this space, we are going to do 3 double crochets. Okay. And we're going to do that all the way down. So this one it's the same as the last one, only it has 1 chain 3 at the beginning and 1 double crochet at the end instead of 3 or 2. So now it's down to 1. So it's just slowly decreasing so that it can start sloping in. I really like this pattern. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because I can do a couple of these in a day. Like just pick it up, figure out what row I'm on. It's real easy to figure out what row you're on. If you just count the clusters, then you're right there with, with what row you're on. So easy. It does get a little trickier once you start turning it in, because then you don't have the 3 clusters anymore, but you have like the last row, it was 2 on each end, and then this row it's 1 on each end. So it does get a little trickier there, but by the time you're there, you're doing the top of the heart. So you need to pick up some cotton yarn. Oh, yay! Mainstay cotton. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys about that. I got some mainstay cotton, and I got it in a light brown color, like a taupe color, because I want to do the crochet along with Tuliloo, and it's not expensive, and it's softer, definitely softer, and 100% cotton, softer than those cones. It's even softer than these balls of yarn. I am really impressed with the Mainstays cotton yarn. I really am. It's the Walmart brand. So definitely, thank you for bringing that up, because I have some over in this bag and I was going to show it to you. I'll show it to you on Friday so you can see, and we'll go over like all the specs on it. But definitely, if you have a chance to pick up Mainstays cotton yarn, don't shy away from it. Just go ahead and get it. Oh, you want to hear about the crochet along? It's not actually a crochet along. It's Tuliloo. It's the number 2, L-E. It might be 2 E's and then Loo. Lou. But it's Tuli Lou Creates. She does cooking, she does crochet, she does sewing, and she doesn't actually like do tutorials or anything, but every Saturday she tells you what she's been doing that week, and she's so creative. She actually did do a tutorial actually on how to um, make aprons with 3 dish towels. So great. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Wendy, good morning. It's good to see you. And so she did do that, and I want to do that. I mean, it looked really easy because, you know, I'm not a seamstress. I have a sewing machine and I like to sew, but I don't like following patterns. I don't like following like dress patterns. I'll put it that way. Okay. I don't like it. And it stresses me out. So see how this is curving in even more? Yeah. So it's starting to do the curve thing, which is really, really neat. So what she's doing is she is using a pattern. I can't remember what pattern she's using, but I found the pattern on Yarnspirations on Crochet Crowd because Mikey did a tutorial for it, but I think it was a pattern from someone else and he got permission to do the tutorial for it on the Crochet Crowd. So he did that, and it is a pie, and you've probably seen it. It's the pie, it's a cherry pie. And so she made the cherry pie. Her mom, Tuli Lou's mom, was in hospice. And so she sat with her, you know, at the end of her life, and she crocheted. And she said, so she has a really, really good, warm memory of that. It was a very difficult time, but it was something that was special because she crocheted that while she spent time with her mom during her mom's last moments and while they chatted and everything. So it's all tied up. It has just like this love wrapped up in the pattern for her. So she made a cherry pie while she was in the hospital. And so she wanted to make a blueberry pie, so she had blue to go on the inside. So anyway, that's what she was saying, you know, follow that pattern and start it, make it, and then, you know, share with me, you know, what you did, and I'll, you know, she said, I want to see your patterns. I want to see your work when it's done and everything. And so, oh. Yes, we were missing Wendy, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh no, we would all miss you. You know, I regularly sit here and go, oh, I wonder where so and so is, but I don't say anything because I don't want to make you guys feel guilty, you know, by saying, oh, I'm really missing, you know, so and so. I don't want you to watch it later and go, you know, oh wow, wow, she's calling me out because I wasn't there, and that's never the case. But it's just, you know, we just want we just want to make sure everybody's okay. So on this row, we're on row 12, and row 12 is the last of the total straight across, and then it's the next part is each part of the heart. So let's do row 12, and then I'm going to have to stop because I have to get my husband to his appointment. And but row 12, we're going to do chain 3, double crochet in the first stitch, and okay, so we're going to chain 3, double crochet in the first stitch, so we have 2 on the end there, and then we are going to skip over to the space, the very first space, and we're going to do 3 double crochets, and we're going to do that until we get to the end, and then when we get to this end right here, this space right here, then we're going to go over here and we're going to put 2 double crochets in that end. And so that's how we're going to do that. So this one is really easy. Chain 3, 1 double crochet in that first stitch, and then go into all the spaces and do 3 double crochets in the last chain 3. In the top of the last chain 3, we're going to put 2 double crochets. And that will be the end of row 12 and the end of the base of our heart. And then all we have to do is create both sides of the round part of the heart. And so go over to Moogly if you want to finish it, and you are working this with me today. Go over to Moogly and either watch her tutorial or pull up her pattern and finish your heart. And then I can't wait to see your hearts. I was so glad to see Alice's heart. She did one really fast. It's not hard. It's really, really fun to do too. And then share it with us on our Facebook group. I would love to see the pictures of it. I really would. So, all right, I'm almost at the end of this. And once we get to the end, oh, we're your secret. Oh, what is said in the chat stays in the chat, unless I read it out loud. Right? No. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. I'm almost at the end of this row, and I just really love the way these work up. I'm going to have to, you know, I am definitely going to make, you know, these, I wonder, they're not quite big enough for a, they're not quite big enough for a placemat. But I wonder if 2 would make a nice placemat. That's interesting. I'll have to check that out and see. I like this shape, and then put 4 of them together for you know, a hot pad in the table. And if you did a placemat, you wouldn't have to do double strands. You could just do a single strand. That would work too, because you don't really need to have your placemat quite so thick, although it does make it really nice to you know, hold up a little bit better. But you don't have to. I like that with these, if you're using cotton to make a placemat, or you know, like a mug rug or a coaster, it does absorb the any condensation that comes from your glass, and it will protect your table. So I really like that. Okay, so we're at the end of this row, and now we're going to start making the 2 bumps of the heart. And so it's time for me to leave. I've got to go, and I hope that you had a good time today. I hope that you have a great Wednesday, a great WIP Wednesday. Finish a project today, something. If you started this, give it a go. Check out Moogly, check out her pattern, and give it a go, and let's get crocheting. And I hope that you come back on Friday. Friday, I am going to find those cards, the Questions for Humans cards. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. And so we're going to play that game on Friday. And I hope that you have a great day. Yes, 2 of them in attach stuff and make a cute little pillow. That's right. You could do that. Cute. Okay, so guys, I hope that you have a great, great rest of your week. I'll see you on Friday. And, oh no, your pulse is crazy. Oh no, yes, you need to lay down. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you, Tara. And oh, Wendy, give us a watch later on. I know. I'm so sorry that you missed the first part of us. So I hope that you have a great day. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. Much love to you.